Well, I gotta say, I've been stunned or surprised or I don't know what have you by such dramatic performances. And I just saw this recent film with Brendan Fraser that won him an Academy Award earlier this year, and that would be the film known as The Whale, released last year. But is this film any good, or is this just a complete load of blubber? Here's a special spoiler free review of this film, and you'll find out if I liked it. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2022 psychological drama flick The Whale, released by A24, directed by Darren Aronofsky, and written by Samuel D. Hunter, based on his play of the same name from 2012. Starring Brendan Fraser, along with Sadie Sink, Chau, Simpkins, and Samantha Morton. The film's story follows a reclusive English teacher with morbid obesity who tries to restore his relationship with his teenage daughter. Now, though it hasn't been quite a year since it got released fully in the US, it was released last December on December 9th, even though it made its premiere in September that year at the Venice International Film Festival. Now, it's limited. Now, on December 9th, it was given a limited theatrical release before being released wide a couple weeks later. It received a polarized response, though. But anyway, anyway, we focus on a man named Charlie, a recluse living with morbid obesity, who teaches online English writing courses to college students, but keeps his webcam off, ashamed of his physical appearance. And his nurse and only friend Liz urges him to visit a hospital for severe risk of congestive heart failure, but he insists he can't afford medical care. Soon he gets visited by a missionary named Thomas who wants to save him. He frequently orders pizza, following an established routine with delivery driver Dan, who drops off the pizza and collects cash from the mailbox without the two ever interacting face to face. And Charlie hopes to reconnect with his estranged teenage daughter Ellie, whom he abandoned 8 years ago to be with his lover Alan. And he offers her the entire $120,000 in his bank account if she spends time with him without her mother's knowledge. She agrees on the condition that he completes all her homework for her, though he also requests that she write in a notebook he gives her. That's all I'm going to really tell you about the story because I'm going to make this spoiler free, so this isn't completely spoiler free, completely. But anywho, I had recently just watched The Whale just recently, since it just premiered earlier this month on Paramount Plus with Showtime. Which, of course, if you've got Showtime, you can check it out there because they do have the rights to A24 films. Well, from what I've seen of The Whale, it's not too bad. I mean, I can understand why critics had a little bit of an issue with this. The film currently sits at 64% on Rotten Tomatoes, where it says it's held together by a killer Brendan Fraser. The film sings a song of empathy that will leave most viewers blubbering. Well, factually, in ways, from my point of view. Now, it received positive feedback from the Toronto International Film Festival, and even well, reasonable from review from Variety. They say that the film, well, reviews have been polarizing, with others than their review criticizing the film's portrayal of fat people. Yes, this film did get criticized for the film's portrayal of obesity-related struggles and drew criticism. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. However, critics did like the performances, particularly Brendan Fraser, as well as Sadie Sink, and Chau. Now, a reviewer from RogerEbert.com praised Aronofsky's direction and Fraser's performance, writing that the story is one of different levels of heartbreak and human misunderstanding, and that Aronofsky and Fraser have taken substantive risks in the name of an insistent empathy. And the Telegraph says that Fraser seals his comeback in a sensational film of rare compassion. Richard Roeper described the film as an empathetic, haunting, beautiful, heartbreakingly moving story of a broken man. I have to agree, and he also named it the best film of the year and deemed Fraser's performance as his career's best. Yes, I agree. I mean, well, I've seen numerous other Brendan Fraser films long before this, but, well, his last few films have been misses and what have you, but this one was one I like. Anyway, now after this, Fraser actually won an Academy Award for the best male performance, as well as a Critics' Choice Award and SAG Award for the same thing, Best Actor. And the film also won an Academy Award for Best Makeup and Hairstyling. And Chau was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. Yes, that I'm very, very happy for that and what have you. Yes, I liked how they used the makeup. I know it was particularly used on Fraser's character of Charlie, but even so, I think this just had a lot of potential and what have you, and I think it's a good film and what have you. Now, as for the cast performances, now aside from Brendan Fraser, who again he does an exceptionally good job on playing Charlie. Again, probably one of the best performances I've seen of his in I don't know how long. Now, as for the character of Ellie, she's played by Sadie Sink, who has done numerous things. She recently made her film debut in Chuck, a sports film released in 2016. She, of course, is actually best known for playing Max Mayfield on Netflix's Stranger Things, which I thought that was very good. Ty Simpkins plays Thomas, who was very good. Chau played Liz. She's very good too. And Samantha Morton plays Charlie's ex-wife and Ellie's mother, Mary. And she was good too. Its score from Rob Simonson was pretty good too. Anyway, I really feel like this film had a lot of good emotion bits and what have you. Yeah, and it was pretty dark and haunting, but nonetheless, it was heartbreaking at times as well. But nonetheless, I thought The Whale was exceptionally really good, and I think this is a film you may want to check out. Sure, it does have a wee bit of issues, but not a lot though. I mean, I don't care what they say about the obesity related struggles and what have you. That's fine, what have you. I have nothing against that. Not completely. Well, silly me. Of course I don't have any issues with that. But anyway, trying to reconnect with a teenage daughter, now that was really something that I liked about the story for this and what have you. So overall, I would recommend The Whale. You need to check this film out. If you have Showtime, check out. But if you got Paramount Plus with Showtime, you can check out there. Okay, for my score, I'm going to give The Whale 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 9.5. So what did you think of The Whale? Let me know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when the Wide World of Game Shows returns, and I'll be talking about What's My Line? I do hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, you may want to check out some of these other films that were up for awards at the Academy Awards. In the upper left-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of the film that won numerous awards at this year's Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and that's another A24 tile, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review of the Academy Award-nominated film The Fabelmans, directed by Steven Spielberg. Or if you would like a little more Brendan Fraser, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of the remake of Bedazzled. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.